Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to a new video of me, Fuzzball40. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe down below, click the like button, and comment and tell me who you're looking forward to most from future stars. Firstly, amazing stream. It is tonight, technically. I'm filming this at 1:30 in the morning to make sure you guys have got a video in the morning. Because I've been waiting for the future star stuff to sort of get leaked bit by bit, and we've sort of got to a point now where I think I can give you guys some help. But we had an average of about 100 people in the stream tonight, and a high of about 150, which is incredible. Tonight will be exactly the same in terms of what we do. It will be the same. People won't have all opened up their marquee matchups. People will be holding. There will be other packs that will probably have silvers in them. So tomorrow could be another big day for silvers. I picked up an absolute shed ton of silvers. Maybe 200-300 so far. 400,000 coins roughly spent. But yeah, loads of them right now. So yeah, really, really good. Get involved. Click the link down below to come and join us on Twitch. But this video is essentially the Future Stars leak. Now, these players, I'm relatively confident in them getting in, and I'm going to say to you right now, investing in this is going to be a risk. But there's a couple of players we're almost certain of getting in that I think you can make some coins out of. We'll start basically. I'll do it via league if it makes it easier. We'll start off in the Premier League. It looks like we're getting a Martinelli card. For all intents and purposes, that's not Martinelli. Martinelli. The problem with Martinelli you have is where EA decides to give him this card. If they give him a left wing card, I find it's going to be easy to link because two obvious links that you can buy right now to link into him are Aubameyang and Lacazette, okay? They're expensive. Well, Lacazette's not, but Aubameyang's an expensive risk to take. If you've got the coins, it could be worth it. Risk versus reward. But if he gets a left wing card, if he gets a striker card, then he can still link to those players, but you've also makes it more of a sort of, you've got a link into Brazilians and stuff like that. I think you probably will get a left wing card. That's what he is right now. I don't think the position changing, but you never know. An investment I'd probably like here is Fabinho with a shadow. I checked a minute ago, he's about 14k give or take. But try and get with shadows. I think that's the play here. He will probably go up in amongst it, but you never know. The big one that we know seems to be certainly coming. It got leaked from a Snapchat. It was all over the internet. Fikayo Tomori. In fact, this guy has got beastly silver cards, to be fair, in the first place, at 80 pace. He's going to be game breaking. You just know it. He's going to be insane. Again, for him, well, he's also got him. And before I get into who linked to him, coordinates were dropped today, again, as part of the sort of, like, EA dropping little hints. Those coordinates apparently point to a town in Portsmouth that Mason Mount's from. It looks like we can get both Tomori and Mount. They link to each other, which is nice. But the investment that I really, really like is Kyle Walker. When Chris Smalling came out, Kyle Walker went from 23, 24 and shot up to about 30. I really like Walker's investment. I've already picked up one for 23. If you can, lads, get him with a shadow. If you can get him for a shadow, anywhere below 25, I'd say I like that. I think it's a good investment. Again, it's always risk. I'm going to go in on this. I think, why not? I've got some coins. I've made some coins. I might make a mistake, but it is what it is. But he's sat there with 23s at the moment. 22, 70, 50 of an anchor on him. I might just pick that up and just see. The market's quite quiet tonight, to be fair. That 20 was nice. But pick him up in and around that sort of 23, 24 mark. I think that he makes profit there. They're definite ones I want. As you can see on screen, we've got Merritt. He's apparently rumoured to be, and it was leaked to be, the goalkeeper for this year's Future Stars. Now, we might be getting two teams, so I don't know what's going to happen. But this guy, I just picked him up for 600 then. There's another one for 600 now, which I'm going to pick up and just hold on to for now, because why not? If he doesn't go up, I'm not risking that many coins. But Napoli have got him and Ospina. It's worth just seeing. He might go into an SBC. You can pick up a few of him. I don't like him as an investment here. I don't think he's that great, but you can pick a few up and see if he goes up. Essentially that. It gives you, if anything, it gives you more knowledge for what comes in future promos in terms of what players will and won't go up. But the investment that I really, really like, and this guy's name keeps being mentioned, is Tonali. Tonali is Brescia's only goals central midfielder. So that's CDM central midfielder. I really like him at 50. He sells consistently for 1,500 coins anyway. I know that. I trade with this guy. I do my League SBC trade him. The reason why I like him is, number one, people are going to be doing packs for SBC packs, and they're going to need to, people want to refresh it. They'll run through it and refresh it. If he's out of packs, and you know as well as I do, that Brescia centre midfielders, those of you who trade with silvers, are 8k plus at the moment, if not even more. Before silver dropped today, they were 10k, or they were all extinct pretty much, and the only ones that came on were 10k. So if you've got to use Tonali, he can get up to 4 or 5k, so I'm going to go quite deep on him. I'll probably pick up maybe, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50 of him, and just sit there and just see what he does. If he gets in, brilliant. If he doesn't get in, I can sell him anyway, because he gets used for Brescia, so my risk is relatively low. I like Tonali as a buy. I think he goes up in price. if he's in the team, that is. And the other player from this team that looks like has got in is Lautaro Martinez, which would explain why he didn't get a headliner. We were expecting him to get a headliner, but he didn't. Lautaro Martinez is a guy that I like. In terms of link investing into him, I think you're looking at the likes of the Argentinian players in this league. Gomez, Dybala, Biglio's probably not going to be the one realistically. I don't see him getting like anywhere near it. But Lautaro Martinez, I think, realistically gets some decent links. You could pick up some Gomez's and Dybala. Do I think they're the best investment? No. My money for me that I'm going to be thinking about is probably Walker and Tonali. But I definitely think pick some up. There's no harm in doing it if you can snipe them under what they're selling for anyway, because it is what it is. Be mindful, probably due a market crash. Everyone talks about it. Last year's future stars, if you look on Footbin, last year's future stars didn't crash the market, but there was a big drop in the market. Team of the years went down, as you saw from my video the other day. So be mindful of that when you're investing in cards. Limit your risk as much as possible. Heading back to the Premier League, Mason Greenwood, it seems that got leaked today. I think it was FootDonk that I watched. If it was FootDonk's, credit to FootDonk. I think it was FootDonk that leaked it on Twitter for me again. And really, really reliable guy. He's very rarely wrong. Not always right, but very rarely wrong. Again, with sort of Greenwood, I'm thinking my links to him, evident ones sort of be Rashford's, is obviously quite an obvious one. Martial, Europa League card. Again, those are the sort of players you want to be thinking about linking to him. Do I want to go out and buy a Martial Europa League card in the hope it links to Greenwood? Not really. But there will be players that will link into him. Again, Premier League sort of wingers as well is quite a nice shout to go for, just because if he will come out as a striker, he'll get links from them. So that's not necessarily the worst thing you could do. But I do like Greenwood. And now the words that came out, you get the words on the loading screen. And Dembele was apparently the one that everyone's talking about. It's Moussa Dembele. Now, the reason for that was apparently the words spat out Felix Magath. If you remember Magath, I think actually pronounce it. He used to manage Fulham. Again, Tradiac, you saw the video of him last time for the leaks for winter upgrades. He sat there and deciphered, basically. He sat there completely. I'll leave a link to his Twitter down below. He's genius. I don't know what goes on in his head. Genius. He sat there and deciphered, basically, what was happening with the potential ratings and stuff like that. And the only player he could really come up with, and I can really come up with, in fairness, is Moussa Dembele. His rating prediction, sort of, this sort of potential on FIFA, is 86, which would fit into him being one of those cards that goes into there. Who do I like as investments to him? Depay. The reason I like Depay, because obviously Dembele plays for Lyon, strong link into him either way. But the reason why I do quite like Depay is, firstly, he's a meta card and he's good. That's it, full stop. His inform could be very decent here. But the reason I really like him is he's Dutch, and there's a lot of very good Dutch players in the game this year. It allows you to link off into other leagues. So if you're thinking I want to build a hybrid here, by packing him, you might buy a Depay. And if you buy that Depay, you might then go, okay, cool, I bought a Depay, let me go and pick up a Wijnaldum from whatever, and link off into the Premier League. It allows you to do that. A lot of, if you think about it, De Ligt, Van Dijk, De Jong, all from Team of the Year that were Dutch. So I like Depay. You could think about, okay, Mbappe or Ben Yedder. Is someone with Mbappe and Ben Yedder going to be that bothered about a Moussa Dembele? I don't think they will. But someone who can afford maybe to buy a Depay inform or a Depay standard card probably will be interested. And that's why I like him very, very, very much as an investment here. What you have to remember is all of these leaks carry, like all these leaks that come out, carry risk. There's no guarantee that any of these cards are going to get in. There's other rumours like that Hadji card, Gorogi Hadji, the legend. Apparently his son's going to get in. So that's another one. I don't even know what league he plays in, to be fair. Let's have a little look. Hadji. Yeah, it's Hadji. He plays in the Belgian league. He's Romanian. Could see his dad go up in price. Is there anything there that I'm really bothered about in him? Not really. You're going to see random ones. Apparently there's a buying guy that's going to get in. But the solid links that I like are the ones that we've seen. Like we saw Tomori's Future Stars card there. We saw it. It was on there. So Tomori's going to get one. But even if it's one or two teams, he's going to get one. So a Walker as an investment to hold on to, I don't think is bad. Would I say to you to go out and invest in Gorogi Hadji for this Hadji? No, I don't think there's a need to. But think smart. Have a look at the team when it gets released. They'll probably release it a bit earlier to build the hype up. You'll see players shoot up in price. A couple of my guys went out and bought Tomori's and were like, oh, I made profit on Tomori. Okay, you have done that. Will I tell you guys to go out and rush out and buy Tomori now? Not really, because I don't think there's a need to. But think smart about who links to them. Kepa could be a potential one to link to Tomori, for example, but I'd be a bit meh about that one. Martinelli, it's going to come down to where he goes on the wing or left wing or right wing. And obviously, we've got João Felix as the one that's like pretty much certainty. unless they decide to give, I don't know, some random like Morata a flashback future stars. I don't know, man. Also, there are 2 card designs. Be warned, one card design has 2 arrows above it. I would show you it, but I don't think I've got it up. Actually, let me see if I can get it up for you. There are 2 card designs. I don't know what one of these card designs means, but we'll have a look. Footwatch tweeted this out, so credit to Footwatch for that. But there are 2 versions of future stars, and we were debating which one we thought it could be. Maybe 2 seconds. This is it. So we have this design here, right there. We also have that design there with the arrows there. Now, we all think that could be a flashback, possibly a player who's never really fulfilled their potential. It could be that. Lingard. It won't be Lingard. It won't be Lingard. It could be that. Or it could just be a flashback to last year's future stars and someone else might get in there. I don't really know, but just be mindful of that. But João Felix. Now, João Felix, people have gone out and bought loads of João Felixes, and everyone's hyping about João Felix and being like, oh yeah, it's like, we've gone out and bought loads of them. I don't like it. How many people are putting a João Felix into an SBC that means he's desperate? Again, he'll go out, he's out of packs, he will go up in price. They just do. It's as simple as that. But for me, again, I'd prefer like the headliner Saul's inform as links to him and maybe some Portuguese players, because he's 80 rated. He's not game breaking in terms of an SBC. Acerbi, for example, who got his centre back card that I invested on the 0 to 1 million account. He's one of the only 80. I think he is the only 83 rated. Italian centre back from that league, so he's got up over 5k and hasn't really dropped below that. I think he'll climb even more during this promo. Do I think João Felix is in that ilk? Not really. I'm not a massive fan of it, but I do think headliner Saul could see a rise. I mean, he probably has seen a rise already. I haven't had much time to check him, but just check the footprint graphs and just make sure he hasn't gone up already if you're going to invest. But in summary, for me, the ones I like Walker. Don't over-invest in him. I like Walker. I like Alexander-Arnold as well. Didn't think about him. Should probably say that. Alexander-Arnold I like because obviously he does the exact same thing that Walker does, which is obviously quite blatant. You could think about Rashford. He sort of covers off the base of linking to Mason Mount. If Mason Mount does get one, and link to Greenwood could be a shout. And I really, really like buying up Tonali's. Tonali could be a very good, strong shout in that sense. Flip side of that as well is you can then think about if Tonali's going to be out of packs, the other sort of players in for Brescia that could go up in price and become extinct, the other silver centre mids. But lads, it's going to be the end of the video. If you are new around here, do not forget, subscribe down below. Make sure you come and watch us on stream because we'll be making bank throughout this whole promo. But for now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.